how far into the darkness are you willing to go? This is what said at the beginning, Karsh, in your last movie, Shrouds. As a director, are you questioning yourself the same question? How far into the darkness are you willing to go? Is there any red line you must not cross? Or are you always prepared to go further and further?
Well, it's really a philosophical question, and an emotional question. I don't feel the need to go far cinematically just to shock people or to be more shocking than somebody else. I don't really think of my movies as shocking, actually, and so I really am questioning myself. But there's a lot of darkness possible in the human condition, as we know. Every time you look on the internet, you see a lot of darkness. You see wonderful things and you see terrible things. So I think any artist really has the subject matter of the human condition, what it is like to be alive as a human being on this planet now. And I think if you think of red lines and so on, then you're worried about cultural inhibitions, cultural restrictions, censorship, and that I don't have any red lines there. I think I must not censor myself. I have to really see things as they really are, and if my intentions are honest, and I'm not just doing it to be scary or shocking, then I think it's legitimate that I go as far as my my vision and my imagination can take me, actually.
In Shroud, why did you choose Vincent Cassel for the main character, and how did you prepare him to be your own double?
To be
your own double in the movie.
And I swear, and I know that people still don't believe this, but I did not cast him because he doesn't really look anything like me, really. But it's partly the hair, and it's partly his acting, because he knew my wife, Carolyn, because I had worked with him twice before. And so he felt that the best model for this character was me. So he watched the way I move, the way I talk, which is very different from the way he normally talks. He normally talks very quickly, and he plays these tough guy gangster, which I am not. So so it's a combination of accident and an actor's craft, to find a basis for creating his character.
What about Diane Kruger?
Yes, I look exactly like Diane Kruger, so that's why. I know. Yeah. Well, yes, she doesn't look anything like my wife, although they're both very beautiful. But Diane really took her cues from the script. I mean, the dialogue is really what lets an actor inhabit a character. I mean, obviously there's some characters written that are mostly action. And in fact, Vincent said that this movie was the most dialogue that he ever had in any movie, So usually he's somebody who doesn't talk a lot, and it was a big challenge for him. And Diane, of course, did not know my wife, but she could understand from the writing. The writing was very precise, and she said it was a lot of fun for her to play the role of Terry, this slightly méchante sister.
Is this really helps you to overcome your grief after your...
No. The answer is no. The answer is no.
It doesn't work like this.
It does not work like that. And I didn't expect that it would. It's a discussion with myself about grief, but to me, art is never therapy. It's not therapy. If you want therapy, you do something else. Sometimes art is used in therapy, but to create art is not therapy, as far as I'm concerned.